From under the dome at Tropicana Field, MLB Network is live and on the air. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Oakland A's and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Matt Garza, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, last game he pitched 6 full innings. He looked like he had good stuff. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball game. I look for a similar performance in this game.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Oakland, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through, and it looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 home. Another one sent foul. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He's got it one away. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He's one of those guys who won at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Striding into the box, Reed Blunt. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Into the windup and the pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matt, Clyde's known for that low strike, man. Sometimes maybe even a tad bit low on the knees. But as a hitter, if you know what he's going to call, it's okay. You can respect that. Just be consistent, Clyde. That's all. So it was a strikeout looking there. Reed Blunt goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. First offering on its way. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. And we're just underway from Tropicana Field. 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
2-1 now to Cespedes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And this one gets past Howard down the line. It's a fair ball.
So the first 2 batters of the inning go out, and then the 3-hitter gets a base hit here, bringing up the middle of the order. This guy's got power. It could be 2-0 before you blink.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
On the ground, softly towards second. Barehanded by Forsythe. Got him. So a nice first inning there for young Matt Garza. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Willie Escobar will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
Here's Matt Joyce now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And Harold, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Well, Matt, I mean, the road trip got off to a great start. I mean, they got great pitching and defense yesterday, and you win a game, you hold them down to a low score. You feel good, and really, you win championships by pitching and defense. And if you can hold teams to low scores, you're going to win a lot of games. So that's what they're preaching today as they head into this ball game.
And a fastball just a bit high. One and two. Here it comes. Chopped weakly up the first base line, but it gets foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the pitch on 2-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
This is a really good at-bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome, they go, great AB, man, great AB.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Coming to the plate now, Logan Forsythe. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Here's the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Ready on 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Moss is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now a moment here in St. Pete for out.
Well, Matt, they really need some better performances out of Ryan Howard. You know how bad he was last month? He hit 200 on the nose. Not a lot of guys can stay in the lineup when they're struggling this bad, so we're hoping to see that he can figure this thing out soon.
Now to the plate, Evan Longoria. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball, and he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Runners on first with one down. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Set to deliver on 2-1. Hard liner toward short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Super play right there from the shortstop. Talk about showing off those hops. This was destined to be a base hit into the outfield.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. You see the great batting average coming in. 5 homers and 33 driven in. Now the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens. Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here, as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Well, he rolled over that one. Not the most impressive single, but it's a line drive in the books.
Stepping in now, Trey Barnett, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Comes into this one at 271. 3 homers, and he's driven in 24. And that misses 1-1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Hard liner to center field. Young is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Rays strand a pair. Still no score. Here's Chris Young. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night.
The center fielder, number 1.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Back up the middle. Taken in by Forsythe. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the 2nd.
Well, let's take a look at the Rays defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking out there in the outfield at Kevin Kiermaier. This guy can go get them, make all the throws. That's why at one point in time he was considered the best defender of all the positions in baseball.
So striding forward now, Josh Reddick. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. The 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And he got him.
Batting seventh, shortstop.
Here's Jed Lowry now. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Into the windup and the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in the switch hitter as Drupal Cabrera as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
As Drupal Cabrera.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now it's 2-0. Two and 0 count and the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Payoff pitch one more time. That's lifted the other way out to left. After it is Cespedes. 1 down.
Now let's take a look at the A's defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate is Derek Norris. This guy frames the ball pretty good, and the one thing he does, he gets up close to the plate. Now that's why he gets hit on a lot of backswings, but because of his ability to be up close, allows him to frame and give that umpire a really good look. He can throw too.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Ryan Howard. batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch of the at-bat. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
If this second inning is any indication of what we're going to see, he's got this hitter 0-2. He really learned from his last outing when he lost. He is way more aggressive now, coming right after guys and throwing strikes.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. Reddick is right there as he takes it for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
So stepping in, Kevin Kiermaier. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a line drive. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Into the box now, Derek Norris, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And the third inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. That's inside. 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. This is in the air to left. Joyce is there, makes the play, one away.
Batting ninth, second baseman Anthony Hobson.
Digging in now, Anthony Hobson. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Into the windup and the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
The windup and the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
One strike.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, for a switch hitter to take the pitch and hit it the other way, whether it's a fastball, changeup, or a curveball, that is a lot of work and dedication from both sides of the plate.
Into the box now, Josh Donaldson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Set to deliver the 0-1. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Third inning, no score to this point. On the ground is short. This could be two. Backhanded. Forsythe. Relay to Howard, and it's in time. The double play. That ends the inning. A's go quietly there. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So coming to the plate, John Jaso. First chance for him in this one because he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. And Lowry won't be able to track it down. This gets through, a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Joyce. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch on its way. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Matt, I like the last two pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Lowry on to first, and Joyce has bounced into a double play.
Now batting, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Ready for another chance. Logan Forsythe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
That's wide, 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great disciplined hitting.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Evan Longoria would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, that was a slider and a 3-2 count. It just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Striding in once again, Evan Longoria. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now a move over to first, and he's back in standing. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Rays strand just the 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Settling in now, Reed Blunt. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Blunt.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Hard ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Oh, the old C&I base hit. The changeup's down. The batter goes down to get it and still finds a hole to put it through. Good pitch, better hitting.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0-1, here it comes. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board, so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in, or if they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Moss, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ball game. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the A's so far. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Got him.
The center fielder, number 1. Chris
Stepping
Young.
in and ready for another shot, Chris Young. He's 0-for-1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate.
Missed by Young, as he's prone to do, and he falls behind here 0-2. And that's swung on and missed as Young punches out, and that's out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Tapped down the line. That winds up foul. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. 1-2 now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And another foul ball. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Seared down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. In to score the runner from second. The tag from Jaso won't be in time. He's safe at the plate.
That right there is his 400th RBI of his career. That's not one of those numbers that's going to jump right out at you, but that's something to be proud of.
Jed Lowry.
Here's Jed Lowry now. Line softly toward the hole. That's in there. Base hit. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Well, that little soft liner did a nice job of staying with it, and the runner scoring from second base on that play. That's a nice aggressive run.
The catcher Derek Norris is in as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 pitch, and he lays off for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Joyce is there, and that retires the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The A's lead it 3-0. So digging in now, Corey Dickerson. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Corey Dickerson.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swinging a soft liner. And this inning starts with a solid base hit.
Well, there's a nice little soft liner. I know it's a leadoff base hit. It wasn't hit as hard as he'd like to, but sometimes that little soft liner starts rallies.
Barnett.
In now, Trey Barnett, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. Here's the 0-1. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and 1. Here it is. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cespedes is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Rays held in check here. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Anthony Hobson. And
Leading off
Dan,
for
I'm sure
Oakland.
the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind
Anthony
button on that last inning.
Hobson.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Here's the pitch. Back to work now is Garza as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man here. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Digging in once again, Josh Donaldson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. One out, nobody on. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first two pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate. He just fouled it off.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Standing in now, Reed Blunt. As he loops under the ball and pops it up. Chasing after it is Joyce, but this will land untouched. Here comes the 0-1. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. But they lead it 3-0. Here's big Ryan Howard now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside.
Got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Donaldson's there. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now batting, Kevin Kiermaier comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Stepping in, John Jaso, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And this will be fouled away. From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Down the first baseline. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. In there, strike 1.
1 strike.
Here comes the 0-1. Big tilt on the slider against a swing and a miss.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Out of play. Here comes another 0-2. Cespedes out in front here as this is pulled into the seats, foul down the left side.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
First baseman, Brandon Moss.
Ready for another shot now. Brandon Moss. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here comes the pitch to Moss. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Garza coming up on the 75 pitch mark to this point. That misses 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball. might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Chris Young as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Digging in and looking for more, Josh Reddick. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And that's in there for strike 1. First and second now, 1 man out. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now a ball hit hard toward first, and this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second, and not in time as the run scores. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. Now a 5-0 lead.
The batter, number 8.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jed Lowry. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Doug Castle takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 31, Doug Castle.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Well, you see there on the graphic, He's at second with his 9th two-base hit of the year. One out and a runner on second base. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to dunk in out there, a base hit. The throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. Digging in once again, Derek Norris. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Three runs already home here. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. On the ground to the left side. Forsythe on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Ready once again,
And
Logan Forsythe. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Line towards center field. Young is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Evan Longoria.
Digging in to try it again, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now. And the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a swing and a miss there by Longoria as he can't connect, and that's a big second out now.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Hobson. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here comes the first pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. The relay. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
And he honestly didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Well, Matt, this inning just got interesting. It's got a chance to be pretty big. You start the inning with a double, now you get the single, and you're sitting first and third, and here they come.
Into the box now. Reed Blunt as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater. That was the 4th foul ball in this at-bat. He is really making him work.
And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
This is a great battle on both sides. He's throwing strikes, and he's fouling balls off. What's going to give?
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Swing and a ball hit deep down the left field line, but that'll be a loud foul ball. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Now a ball lined to the left side. foul. Ready with another 0-2. Hard liner toward short, but there to take it is Cabrera, and with that the side is retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. It is stretch time here in Tampa. We'll stretch with them. It's the A's 7, the Rays nothing. Striding in once again, Trey Barnett. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Barnett.
First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
No one out with a runner at second. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's a high pop-up. Donaldson is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
First baseman Ryan Howard.
Here's big Ryan Howard now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Goes the other way with it, as this is in the air down the line in left. The catch is made near the line in left, tagging the runner from third. A tag from Norris, and he is out at the plate. Nothing doing for Tampa. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Roll as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Trent Sanchez.
first baseman Brandon Moss. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Brandon Moss.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Well, you can just about hear a pin drop at Tropicana Field now. More trouble for the hometown 9 as they trail big here in the 8th as you take a look at the line score so far. Here's Chris Young. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. And he'll put this away for the 2nd out.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And a changeup right down the middle.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
I like that backdoor breaking ball right there. 0-1. Show him something on the outside half. He swings. He's probably going to roll over it. If not, you might get the call. You didn't get it there, but I like the selection.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A's are gone in order, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. A fastball right over the outside corner.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here's another 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Digging in, John Jaso. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Hot shot on the ground is short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The left fielder, number 20, Matt Joyce.
Here's Matt Joyce now. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. This is pulled into right. Reddick is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Nighttime here in the Tampa St. Pete area as we welcome you back for the 9th inning in this one on MLB Network. At the plate, Jed Lowry. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Stepping up to the plate, Derek Norris. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Slapped hard the opposite way. Dickerson back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
14, second baseman Anthony Hobson.
Now batting, Anthony Hobson. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the 2-out hit extends things for Josh Donaldson next. Ready for another chance. Josh Donaldson. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. On the ground up the middle. That's through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one. 2 for 5 now.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at it. Boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
In now, Reed Blunt, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Now the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. It's the A's 7, the Rays nothing. Settling in now, Logan Forsythe. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up.
And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. The windup and the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. Around second is Zobrist. He's headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Into the box, Evan Longoria, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Longoria waiting on the 1-0. Out of play.
A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Ready with the 1-1. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Here's the 2-1 coming to Longoria. Chopped weakly to the left. And a rather easy first out.
The right fielder,
stepping
10.
in, Corey Dickerson. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Ripped down the first base line, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Trey Barnett.
So coming to the plate, Trey Barnett. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
From the stretch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Taken, called, strike 2. And now they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that's going to be your final out here. And the A's will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. Willie Escobar earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Matt Garza struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics. 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Rays, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout of 45,000. The Rays thank you and hope you'll join us again real soon at Tropicana Field.